Hi guys, welcome to my first Q&A. I hope you like my costume. It took about 2 or 3 hours to do it. I just want to show you my costume in full. This is my favorite dress that I finally got a reason to wear just because of the back. And I use liquid latex for my neck so you can see. It's like, looks like it's just open wound, like somebody cut my throat. It's awesome. And then I use really freaking cheap makeup for my face and you can totally see it, but I don't care. I'm super excited to answer your guys' questions. To start off, I'll probably go with the question I'm always asked the most, which is how to pronounce my name. In Sweden, it's pronounced like a different way. It has this really kind of Swedish accent, Ylva. But whenever I moved outside of Sweden, I just said Ylva because it's so much easier for people to understand the first time and to, say. So Ylva is fine. My name also means she-wolf or Wolverine, so I think that's pretty cool. And then some other questions. I've gotten it before on my channel whenever I've talked about where I've lived. I've lived in 8 different countries. So when I was about 1 or 2 months old, I moved to Thailand with my family. And then we moved to Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Pakistan, Mozambique, Taiwan. I did my last few years of high school in Sweden, and now I'm in Canada, so 8. Next question I always get is, so you must speak a lot of languages? No. I speak English, och så pratar jag också svenska för att jag är svensk. Men jag har fått höra att jag låter väldigt utländsk när jag pratar. And I never know how to respond to that when they tell that to me. Like, you sound really Swedish? Or, thank you? To be fair, I only lived in Sweden 2 years of my life. One question I've gotten a lot since the start of my channel, really, because I've been reacting to Supergirl and Wynonna Earp, is, are you lesbian? Are you straight? So I'm just gonna answer this question. I identify as a dead, scary, bisexual clown. I'm the B in LGBT. So there's that. Okay, let's start getting to some actual questions I got. This is one I got on Twitter. Favorite ship, favorite movie, and TV show. This is probably one of the hardest questions you give me. Favorite ship, that's an obvious, it's Clexa. If I had to put it into a category of 5, it'd be number 1 is Clexa. There are too many options. My next top 5 would be, in no particular order because I can't really order them, it would be Way Hot. And also Britannia from Glee, because that was probably the first lesbian ship I've ever seen on TV. We didn't really talk about it growing up, and especially in all these different countries. I didn't really know that 2 women could actually be in love like they were in Glee, and so that kind of made me realize, hey, I could actually be bi. So they would have to be in my top 5, definitely. Just because this was one of my favorite shows growing up, I have to say Lois and Clark from Smallville, because it was probably one of my first huge ships. I shipped them so hard. Alex and Maggie would be on my list if we got more of them. I mean, we got introduced to them in season 2, but there was mostly focus on only Alex. We didn't get to know anything about Maggie really until this season, and she's leaving. I really do love them. So they would be really high on my list, but I think backstory-wise and emotional involvement, I'd actually have to put Outlander on my list because Claire and Jamie, they have just such great chemistry, and they are like the OTP of the show. And even though I watched it just recently, it just made me really involved with their story. And so yeah, that would be my top. That was a really hard question. Jesus. My next one is favorite TV show. Favorite TV show is probably the most difficult question ever because I watch about 1 million of them. Just 2 years ago, before Lex's death and that bullshit, I would have said The 100 straight away because I just love that show so much. But right now I don't. Top would be like Sense8, The Walking Dead, Vikings. I really, really like Wentworth. That show like has me hooked. I mean, even though if you have seen the show, you know what happens, I still think that they were, unlike The 100, they were able to keep with the story and make it interesting, you know? Yeah, I can't even think of any more right now. Favorite movie, I can't choose. Favorite scary movie, since we're doing the Halloween theme, would be Scream. Even though the like villain or the scary person in the movie isn't scary at all, like the ghost face, not scary. I just think that the characters are great, and then they know the tropes of a scary movie, and they make fun of them, but then they do the exact same thing that you're not supposed to do. So I think, I don't know, it just makes me laugh, but also has the thriller element to it, which I think is great. Favorite Halloween theme movie? Hocus Pocus, no doubt. I watch it every single year. Romance movie, I'm gonna just be cheesy and be like The Notebook, Imagine Me and You, you know, those ones make you feel good. Favorite sci-fi or like alien movie would definitely be Dark Skies. I don't like those types of movies at all, but that movie had me hooked and it was great. I got some questions from my friend Danny. She asked, go to snack. I don't really know what that means. You mean like places I like to go to snack? Is my fridge. I don't know if this is related, but my favorite food is tacos. Anything Mexican. I like fruit. Favorite show to binge watch. I just literally binge watched all of Grey's Anatomy in like a couple of weeks. Favorite all-time characters. Okay, I'm just gonna put like top five characters. Obviously, number 1 is Lexa. Number 2 is Sarah Lance. This was a difficult choice between Sarah Lance and Lagatha from Vikings. But I would say Sarah Lance. She's just fucking awesome. I love her. Lagatha, Alex, Danvers. See, number 5 is always so freaking hard. Like, I want to choose Waverly. I want to choose Maggie from Walking Dead. Lois from Smallville. Winona as well from Winona Earp. She's just freaking hilarious. And Officer Hot. I can't choose. You guys know what I love. Okay, so. Ooh, I also have a couple of American Horror Story questions from a fan from Brazil. And I love all your reactions. Thank you so much. Ooh, I almost touched my blood. What you rank the seasons from worst to the best in American Horror Story? I mean, we're on season 7. I don't think we could really include the latest season since it's not finished yet. I mean, would be in like the top-ish ones, I think, depending on the ending. So we'll just go for the top 6. First would be Asylum. It started off really weird this season, but as it went on, it really gripped me, and like the ending was amazing. I don't know, that season really stuck with me. Plus, I love like the Asylum kind of theme. My second favorite would be Freak Show. Again, amazing season. You can obviously see what has inspired me from my Halloween costume. Then it gets a bit tricky. I think last one obviously would be Roanoke. It was a great season. And then after that, for number 5 would be Coven. I mean, it was a great season. I liked it a lot. But I just want more of the horror element, and that was about witches. I don't know, that's just me. What do we have left? We have Murder House and we have Hotel. I would choose Hotel and then Murder House because, I mean, the only thing that bugged me with Hotel was that Jessica Lange wasn't in it, and I was like bitter about that. But I think Lady Gaga did an amazing job. And, you know, I liked Murder House. It was probably my favorite performance of Evan Peters in like all the seasons so far. I think he's pretty great in this one too. And I like the ending. It didn't like capture me as much as the other seasons. I actually like cried in like Asylum and Freak Show just because Pepper and all that stuff, and Jessica Lange was amazing. Favorite season from American Horror Story? Asylum, I already said that. I also got a question from my friend El Español Pequeño. That's a really weird question. It's would you have power and no skills forever, or skills and no power? And this could be superpowers or influence power. I think it would be freaking awesome to have superpowers. But is there even a point if you don't have any skills? Like, we already know someone who has a lot of influential power but no skills, and that's not great. So yeah, I would just choose skills, just because I already have some skills, you know? Yes, I'm really proud of my face, okay? Speaking of skills, I also got a question like a while back that I wanted to answer. Is my favorite video that I've ever made is my origami one, that how the 100 should have ended. And I like got a couple questions like how I started origami, when I started, and why, and all that. So in 2011, there was that tsunami earthquake in Japan. I was in Mozambique at the time, so this was 6 years ago about. And some Japanese ladies came into my school in Maputo, and they taught us how to fold cranes, because there was this organization that would give like I think $2 or something per crane to donate to Japan. And I think I folded like over 200 cranes, mostly to help, but also because I just love folding. I have skills with my hands. I also like cross stitch and all that, so I really like that, like folding. It became a hobby of mine, and I just kept practicing. I taught myself a lot of things from YouTube. That's all the figures I learned in my video were from YouTube, and I'm happy I got to put it in one of my videos. And for my last question for this Q&A, for those of you who don't know, I put a coin in my swear jar for every swear word I say in any of my reaction videos, and I usually put them in after the video is filmed. So it could have been any coin, like a quarter or 10 cents or 5 cents. I didn't put anything higher because I need money for food and stuff. So basically I have this 22 coins in total, and this is like about a month worth of it, and I only film like 2 or 3 videos per week, so I really need to improve on my swearing. So in total, like cash wise, I have $3.10. Whoa. What am I gonna do with that? I know the reason I even started was because my mom watched one of my videos and she kind of yelled at me for swearing so much, and like it was my American Horror Story one. It's a defense mechanism for if I'm watching, like if I'm angry at the show, or mostly if I'm scared because of American Horror Story, I swear. She heard that, and I was like, I'll just implement a swearing jar. And her policy is that I give her the money. So I'm just going to buy something small for her when I visit her and my dad this Christmas in Thailand. Well, I've had a great time answering a couple of your questions. I hope to do another Q&A in the future. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Halloween, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.